story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Nicole, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help to give all of you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and today Shouka will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. Now it looks like those eyes are located in that white patch. This is a visual distraction. They're actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas as they swim and can help regulate body temperature. Now dorsal fins have no bones or muscles inside of them, which is sometimes why you see them curved. This is unlike the pectoral flippers on either side of the body, which have 5 bony digits inside of them, much like human hands. These are used for steering and stopping. And the lobes on either side of the body are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to speeds of 30 miles an hour. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They'll use pectoral slaps at the surface to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales can coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings as they hunt. Are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. So it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate, to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Corky demonstrates a similar movement and behavior right here in front of you. Arctic orcas will actually use waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Ikaika is demonstrating the same behavior right here at the front, demonstrating one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed all around the world. Seen these waves crashing in front of you, but it's hard to imagine just how much water is displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, we have a very brave volunteer who's going to come down and feel the power of the killer whale tail. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. You can just take a seat right there. Hold on to that handle. Oh, you can sit down. All the way down. There you go. And hold on tight. It looks like we have Corky. He's going to be coming by to say hello. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? All right, here comes Corky. Here's the whale, and here's the wave. How is that? Cool? Good job. Thank you for being a great volunteer. Let's give her another round of applause, everyone. Now, because killer whales are found in every part of the ocean, they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale that you see on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of Ikaika prey on a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's due to the fact that orcas are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice those skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale will swim fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We see our whales do this here, much like whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales in the wild imitate each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. These whales are always learning from and mimicking one another. Playful behavior does have a purpose. For example, a tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, I think our whales just might be stunning all of you. We weigh our whales once a week to make sure that our youngsters are growing properly and our adults are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even ask for a breath sample from their blowhole. Now all of this is due to those trusted relationships that we build day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now I want to take a moment and introduce all of you to a very special whale. He's going to be coming up right here in the center, so I want to hear a big cheer. This is Ikaika. Now Ikaika is one of our big boys, weighing just over 10,000 pounds. He celebrated his 21st birthday just yesterday, and he's one of our silliest and handsomest whales we have. We challenge our whales every day to learn something new, to stimulate and engage their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.